But we might do this side quest here in town. Okay, well... well, there's one quest after the other. It's Zhongli! No voice lines? Yes, it is us two. Hi there. You, nice eyes. Came to ask you about something? We were okay. You're in the middle of something? Sure, I can wait. What do you... Paimon! Why do you have to be so rude? He asked you to wait. Politely. Speaking of which, to think you managed to return so quickly. What speed? Zhongli, are these your friends? They often come here to look for you. Friends. Yes. Friends. Ah, yes. They are old acquaintances of mine. Yep, friends. Splendid. Since you two are also here, could you help me persuade Zhongli to sell his archaic stone, please? No? Archaic stone? What would you want one of those for? Actually, though, yeah, why? Because the other dude down in the chasm wants me to collect some for him, too. Do you not know? Archaic stone is highly sought after now. It's not even a matter of price, for there's barely any supply on the market. Was telling stories as usual today, and Zhongli dropped by as usual, too. Somehow we talked about my Through the Eyes of a Dragon. One of my finest works, if I do say so myself. Okay. I don't know if I know that story. Love to go back over it from time to time, I guess. It's a good one, isn't it? Zhongli also says that my storytelling is superb. Is it... Maybe it's the story for... I can't remember his name. Aishtaha? Maybe? I don't know. At first I thought he was just an erudite gentleman who knew a lot about folk culture. He does. But as it turns out, he's also well versed in history and mythology. So, now I often trouble him with the various questions I've got. Aww. Oh, Zhongli, I bet you like this guy a lot! I'm happy for you. Pleasure is all mine. Yep. Yep. Zhongli loves his story time. Don't be so modest. You've helped me a lot. But come to think of it, the act of chatting is pleasurable only because you're talking to the right person. Zhongli, for instance, is a good chatting companion with many fantastic ideas, and, to be honest, lots of far-fetched theories, too. Oh, but they're not. That's the thing, but they're not. But sure, far-fetched, sure. There was this one time when I told him, see, my story first tells of how Rex Lapis carved Aishtaha out of a magical rock, and then elaborates on how they fought side by side across the four corners of the world. Isn't that just mesmerizing? Yet he said, the story is a true masterpiece, save for some inaccurate details. According to some researchers, Rex Lapis may not have possessed the skills required to create such a work of craftsmanship. Oh no. What a bummer. And there was also another time when I told him about the serpent of Chinsa village. He didn't buy the story at all, saying it was too good to be true for the serpent to transform into a beautiful landscape. I wonder if too much knowledge can stifle imagination? What a shame that someone as well-cultured as Zhongli should fail to appreciate the aesthetics of artistic creation. I don't think that's the problem here. He just appreciates the story being told accurately, that's all, but... I can hardly object to your criticism. I shall keep it in mind. Yeah, you know, Zhongli, maybe if you are trying to, not blow your cover, you might want to maybe just enjoy the story and, not correct it. But your stories are always marked by wild imaginations. I just point out what I notice as an ordinary listener and hope that it might be of use to you. Yeah, sure, Zhongli. Yeah, sure. Since storytelling requires a sharp mind, I'm sure a storyteller such as you can certainly understand where I'm coming from. Those are the heartfelt reactions from a devoted audience member. You're right. I know your good intentions. You want me to become the best storyteller in Liyue Harbor, right? He just means to say that the details in your stories aren't correct. Yep. Why are we talking about stories here? What has this got to do with archaic stone? Ah yes, back on topic, back on top. So, I told Through the Eyes of a Dragon again the other day. Okay. Aren't you ever worried that your audience will get bored if you always tell the same story? Nope, because he is a true storyteller through and through, and so I'm sure he changes the plot of the story ever so slightly every time. Some stories are worth being told time after time, forever and ever. His stories are meant to be told repeatedly. It takes time and creativity to come up with new plots, after all. Ah, see? Zhongli really gets me. Anyway, that day, a miner, the leader of a mining crew, was out for work and happened to pass by while I was telling the story. He told me, well, do you know about the chasm? There's a type of incredibly beautiful stone to be found in that place. Such stones have a faint and exquisite luster. You can find them somewhere in a long and winding tunnel in the chasm. What did he say? I think tunnel is the word he used, right? Aren't normal, non-visioned people supposed to not have archaic stones because it, like, messes with their head? You could just tell him that, Zhongli. Could probably say that. The chasm must be quite the mysterious place, if even someone as well-traveled as Zhongli has never been there. Oh, he's been there. He's been there. Guess that's got to be because no one was allowed to go in until recently when mining operations resumed, and I only heard about that from others. Ah, yes, indeed. The miner said that the stone springs forth within a tunnel. No one knows who built it. All they know is that the tunnel meanders forward as if created by someone dragging something colossal down. The sheer view of it is most awe-inspiring, apparently. Some say that the place might have perhaps been an ancient battlefield. Woo! Have good food, Teal! But who fought there? We may never know. So I thought that Rex Lapis and Ajdaha could have fought there. Actually, I've been working on a new story lately. It'd be nice if I could put this plot into it, so I thought. So I invited Zhongli over to ask for his ideas, and to my surprise, he is in possession of an archaic stone. He said he bought it from a merchant at the market. Aww. How nice of you, Zhongli. You're trying to keep people from being all influenced by the stone. Got good taste, and he wouldn't miss a true treasure. I was thinking that the stone could make an ideal testament to my story, so if Zhongli doesn't object, I'd like to purchase the stone as a memento. No, he's definitely not going to let you. Zhongli, are you really going to sell him the stone? No. Yes? What? What? Does he have a vision? Tian is an ingenious storyteller, and I enjoy his stories very much. It's my pleasure to be able to contribute to his creation. But, Zhongli, it's bad for his mind. Does he have a vision? That said, if I sold him the stone, it would undermine the credibility of his story. As we've discussed before, Rex Lapis sealed Ajdaha underground. According to experts, there are many caves and mining tunnels in the chasm. It would be a constant disturbance to people there if Ajdaha really was sealed there. Would Rex Lapis not have considered that? Wait, did we not tell people about Ajdaha? I guess everyone else doesn't know. That makes sense. You're right, Rex Lapis wouldn't have done something so careless. To be honest, I'd wanted to exchange my favorite folding fan for Zhongli's archaic stone. I like folding fans. There's an illustration on it. What is it? I'd love to have this fan in hand while telling Through the Eyes of a Dragon. Upon it is drawn a dragon soaring into the skies, its body free to roam the world and its spirit unbound to aim high. It's an inspiring view. This sort of fan's really rare. You know, even Paimon wants it now. Back off, Paimon, it's mine. Dibs. Alright, don't we have an archaic stone too? We are not trading an archaic stone for the fan! Does he have a vision? Hello? Really? Then would you mind giving it to me? You can have my folding fan. Might I have a word? The archaic stone is precious indeed, and your folding fan is also a work of art. I would advise against exchanging them as you would ordinary goods. Well, if you say so. Actually, you know, I have more than one such fan. Oh, jeez. You drew the illustrations on them, and that already makes them special. Anyone who enjoys your storytelling will rejoice if they were given such a generous gift. You're right. I truly am fortunate to have devoted listeners who understand my stories, and I couldn't ask for more than that, could I? To be honest, I made these fans so that I could one day gift them to like-minded audiences. There goes Noob. Bork, bork, bork. And you certainly are such audiences, so they were always meant to be yours. Please wait here for me to fetch them. Did we just get a free folding fan? Okay. Zhongli really knows how to, barter. Of course, you're my audience, and that makes you a worthy recipient. Besides, I've made several such fans. So don't worry, just take it. And Zhongli, there's no need to be formal with me either. It's just a handmade fan. I hope it's not too meager a gift for you. Aww. Aww. Zhongli's touched, aren't you? Oh, that's so sweet, Zhongli. Have you ever gotten a gift from have you ever gotten a gift? That's so special. I'll gladly take it. Thank you. Aww. An exquisite work of art indeed. It is truly something worth treasuring. Ah, right. Actually, we came to ask Zhongli about something. Can we talk to him for a moment? You know, now that we've entirely interrupted your conversation and made it our own. Have I taken up too much of your time? Oh dear. Well then, please go ahead. No, I think we took up your time. There's no need to apologize. You have my gratitude. Why wasn't this voiced? Zhongli, were you at the chasm? And you saved us too, didn't you? Yes, he did. Zhao also said that he wouldn't have been able to escape without your help. Oh, did he say so? Interesting. Are you trying to pretend you didn't help? How time flies. Even he has learned to open up to others. Oh, okay. Alright. So what were you doing at the chasm? Stalking Zhao. Was I at the chasm? How curious. I must admit that this is the first time that I'm hearing of such a thing. You are trying to pretend that you weren't there and that you didn't help. Stop playing dumb. Why would I play dumb? This fan is of high quality indeed. God damn it, Zhongli. Stop trying to change the topic. Zhongli. Now that I am on vacation, I just take my time and walk around. I'd say that anything I run into is a happenstance of fate, for which I shall take no credit. Come to think of it, it's nice to travel to different places and witness many things in this vast world. They always bring old memories back. Sure, sure. You miss the past? Not at all. I'm immortal now, and being mortal means living in the present. A dragon soaring into the skies, its body free to roam the world, and its spirit unbound to aim high. Most inspiring indeed. With much to be perceived in the four corners of the world, and much to marvel at amongst mountains and waters, I believe I must travel still more in the future. Ah. That's a nice conclusion to that story quest. I didn't know they were connected. I'm glad we did that.